And now we're live, folks, for the SWBL Andy's Frozen Custard All-Star Game. Every player in today's game will receive a free custard from Andy's Frozen Custard. Chris Meadows takes a swing, strike one. Now in this game, David, first of all, my name is Sam Skibby, Commissioner of the SWBL, joined by David Olderman in the booth. And Brett tries to knock it. Safe from Chris Meadows.
Yep, good.
And David, in this game we play 3 innings.
That's interesting.
3 outs.
Oh.
And 3 fielders.
That's really interesting.
Yes.
So is that to speed up the play then,
Speed
Sam?
up the game and also to let everybody play,
Okay.
and obviously give more at-bats. And ring
dirty.
the bell! Jackson Crosley
Dirty pitch.
strikes out on a curveball, not even a knuckleball.
Wow.
That's
don't
the
see
first
that a lot.
out.
Let's see it live. Oh.
What?
We have 3 men.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Come in the booth. We have another player coming in the booth for us. Scoot over a little bit, David.
Yep. Absolutely.
Astro heavy, baby.
Get a chair. There's a silver chair over there. That looked foul to me, but foul ball. Scott. And Cam Smith joining us in the booth. Cam, how are we doing today?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic.
All right, Cam is joining us. You have David Olderman and Cam Smith, an Astro sandwich, as they call it here.
Oh,
but it
right
does
down the middle.
Right to Corey McCarthy in center field. We're playing 3 outs, Steve.
Just a vacuum out there in center field with Corey McCarthy playing.
And Chris Meadows sneaks. Oh my! Nobody's paying attention to the ball as Chris Meadows sneaks to second base in the All-Star game.
Everyone thought there was only 2 outs.
And they just let the ball just happen to drop.
That happens.
Guys, let's talk about these All-Stars real quick. All of these guys, as Spencer Bogat flies out to Brett, and that'll do it. No runs for Team Peter here. And let's talk about the draft and how it went. The draft is live on our YouTube channel. You can check that out, and on Instagram Live, I believe. But you can check those out. The All-Star draft on Instagram from captains Kevin Wheatucker and Peter Light. You can tell Peter Light taking a more hands-on approach to his team. Cam, is that expected in this situation?
Absolutely. I've been talking to Peter over there for a little while now. He's very confident in his team. You can't be mad about him. He's a solid team through and through, and all you gotta do is put a couple runs in, especially now that you see what happens after the first inning. So.
And Jackson Crosley will be on the mound for Peter's squad, and David, Kevin Wheatucker,
That's right.
picked Brett Spencer as his captain pick, and then picked Jimmy Nelson with the first overall pick to have his Expos on his own team. Bold strategy. Oh my gosh, Jackson whips it at Steve Hayes.
Love it.
No speed gun.
Love it. As he takes a puff on the mound.
And Steve Hayes throws it back.
I love it. This is what we live for. Folks.
This All-Star game is always a fun time, It used to mean something, fellas. It used to mean
That's
where
right.
whoever won the National League or American League when we had 2 divisions, they got the. Steve
field.
tries
Steve
to make
Hayes
him
is
pay.
deep left center.
But of course, Chris Meadows is in left field, so.
The vacuum
Yeah,
that
you
is
can't get
Chris
much by him.
We keep saying we're going to talk about the teams, but the 2 captain picks were Brett Spencer from Kevin Wheatucker, and Chris Meadows was chosen by Peter Light.
Right.
And Chris Meadows having a great year, for sure. Brett Spencer may have been an interesting pick from Kevin, but he picked his home body, of course, and that's his right, being the captain.
Jackson grabs the wrong ball, but
Finally
still
gets it.
gets the right one.
And Corey McCarthy was just walking to first base. Corey McCarthy, MVP front runner right now,
Absolutely.
and he is gets out in the first out of the All-Star game.
A lot of people think that Chris Meadows actually had his fielding get him here. He's actually had more home runs than usual this season.
Absolutely.
True, definitely. See you later. No, not on that one. Bring it back, Jimmy. Bring it back. Jackson Crosley chucking fire right now. Plays in the MOIF League, plays in the NAA tournament for the SWBL Cardinals.
Can't wait to see that.
Definitely a great pitcher. Jimmy grounds out to Chris, though, for another out, and that'll do it 0-0 here,
but
folks.
As David said, Chris Meadows has been, you can tell he's been hitting the gym
That's right.
all
Yes,
the
that's
time
right.
because he has been
CrossFit, I believe.
CrossFit,
Yep.
absolutely. He's been hitting the ball over the fence Also, I did not throw him one inside pitch because I knew if I did, the ball would go over the fence.
And he can put the ball anywhere he wants.
He can. Absolutely.
He has more back control than anybody, I think, in the country. He and obviously is the best fielder in the country, hands down.
He is.
But he is sure-handed, and he is definitely the Platinum Hands leader right now. Gold Glove for left field.
That's why I love to have him as a part of my national team.
Yes, you always know it's going to be an out there. Definitely sure-handed.
Jimmy Nelson takes the bump here. He's known for his classic knuckleball, but we did see a strikeout with his curve earlier.
First pitch curve.
That's right.
You know, each division is voted upon by their own division.
Yep.
And the Cardinal Blinds and Shutters, Glendale Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, and Ketting Ice Center. Those 3 people were Jimmy Nelson, Jackson Crosley, and Corey McCarthy.
Jimmy got my vote.
Yeah, Jimmy Nelson came from your guys' division, and from our division, obviously, Corey McCarthy. And then the 3 people picked that were the rest for stats were Steve Hayes having a tremendous year for the A's and putting them in playoff contention.
He's been so great out in center field as well. He's made so many plays. He robbed a couple home runs.
Definitely making a run to the right field, his second right field Gold Glove if he gets it.
Honestly, I don't know if there's anyone better in right field.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job. And of course, Spencer Bogad, who is always up there, it seems like, for an all-star. And it came down to 3 people for the last spot, and I'll let you guys in on this. 3 people as a strikeout there. Another Reuben Brown. And you know what? We're going to count this for a Reuben Brown strikeout.
Ding, ding,
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell,
Hey,
please.
why not donate a little more?
Ring,
Every
ring.
All-Star Game strikeout will be donated as well. Operation Food Search of St. Louis. And boys, I don't know if you heard, but we actually had, Jackson swings through it, we had an anonymous player donor that matched the strikeout total up to $50.
Wow. That's
And
impressive.
sent
That's awesome.
sent the SWBL $50 to be donated as well.
Look at Jack over here.
So
Got
very
the bell.
excited that an anonymous player did that, and we're hoping to maybe make a bigger deal out about it in season 20, and maybe other players want to branch out and do that. So yes, definitely going to be a good one for Operation Food Search.
That is awesome.
You know, as this ball pickup is brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods every season starts at Dick's, and this All-Star game obviously could go into extras at this point, fellas. I mean, 0-0.
More fun for us.
And then obviously our final one, I was telling you guys, the last 3 came down to Scott Poley, Chris Vorbeck, and John Calloway. Came down to those 3, and when you look at the numbers, Scott had 1 less game at the time than both of them, and Scott's numbers were just a little bit better.
You can't go wrong with any of the 3.
No, you can't. All 3 of them are having amazing years.
As much as an Astro that I am, and I would have loved John to make it, I think my pick would have been Chris Vorbeck.
Yes, and I almost thought he was going to make a run on Corey McCarthy for the division.
I mean, he's had such a great season, especially as a rookie. You don't really see that much.
You don't.
Especially because he was not talked about.
At all.
Jackson does
Monster home run. Deep
cigar in his mouth.
right field.
Cigar in his mouth over Steve Hayes' head. 1-0 in favor of Team Pete.
Deep shot.
Peter Light looking onward at his team at first. Didn't even celebrate. He just knew it was expected.
Tipped his cap. He's got it. But back to Chris, I mean, you know, at the beginning of the season, you know, he was there was 3 rookies drafted to the A's.
Yeah.
And he was the
Unknown.
least talked about.
Unknown.
Because no one knew anything about him.
We didn't either. None of us.
I said this earlier. I said if you would have shown me a picture of him, I would have put him
That's
higher
true.
up.
He is an
Because
athletic-looking fella.
He is. And if you would have shown me his swing, the lefty swing, I would have said, okay, I got a little more respect because
That's right.
we've watched multiple times, and it is pretty to watch.
He would be an interesting get for the MOIF League. See how he does in fast pitch.
Absolutely. I would
Definitely
love
an
to see
athlete.
that.
Definitely an athlete, and he's proving it here in the SWBL. Steve Hayes found a gem indeed for the Athletics.
Absolutely.
And Josh Rogers and Jordan Smith also making a big impact on the team, pitching mainly,
Absolutely.
but have provided some big
Jordan
hits as well.
Jordan is well in the field. He's made some
Yes,
really great
Jordan
plays.
has impressed a lot of people in the field and pretty much
Absolutely.
single-handedly won a certain game.
Yep,
That's
absolutely.
so it's going to be exciting.
Josh is, I know he has 3 losses, but at least 3 losses. I don't know the rest, but the 3 losses that he had that I saw were against the Twins, Royals, and Yankees, and they were all very close
games.
Which, when you're a rookie pitcher and you get those losses, that's, you know, that is that hit. I think that hit the cigar.
hit the
For like
cigar,
2
we saw
seconds,
some
I was like-
sparks going on.
If Spencer still takes a puff.
Jimmy Nelson on the bump, still in the
Love
All-Star.
you.
Swings,
Ooh, it's going to be a short pitch.
and Jimmy makes an error.
Bobbled.
Is that on purpose to keep the game going? I'm not quite sure, but hit him in the face, it looked like.
It did.
Jimmy Nelson makes the error, still 1-0 in favor of Team Peter.
Chris Metter up here to bat.
Spencer's rocking the unbuttoned John Kruk jersey over at first base right now.
Quite the
Gotta
statement.
love that.
It is a statement, David, and it's Chris Metter obviously is doing his
As
thing.
John Kruk has famously said, I'm not an athlete, I'm a baseball player.
That's right.
Chris, sorry, not Chris. I think Spencer's taking that to heart.
Ground ball right to Jimmy. He'll make the play that time, and I don't think Scott was halfway. Scott was not halfway.
And a call from the commissioner. This is really important here in the All-Star game.
Spencer was only 1 foot off of first base, so
right.
definitely he's going back. I'm great.
Wow.
Andy's Frozen Custard, obviously, sponsoring our Player of the Day and also sponsoring the All-Star game here. Every All-Star will receive a free custard from Andy's Frozen
Deep
Custard.
left ball.
Brett,
That's going
though-
to be nice and high. Brett Spencer makes the catch.
It is actually an automatic. Oh, Brett went
ball
for it.
thrown away down the first
Spencer,
baseline.
it's all over. Who knows
Holy
what's
Brother's
happening?
gonna head to
Jimmy
third.
doesn't know. He's right behind him.
Spencer's right behind
Jimmy
him.
falls.
Stay on third.
Ground.
Scott's going to score.
Oh my God. And it was 3 outs. It didn't even
Might have
matter.
been 3 outs. It was 3 outs. Look at that. We don't even know.
We were so
Yeah.
excited.
And like many things in wiffle ball, the ruling is decided after the play.
Yes. There are 3 outs in the inning, and it's still 1-0 in favor of Team Peter.
Too good.
Jackson has to go out in the field. Now there's an argument.
We'll let the players decide here.
We don't take stats for the All-Star game.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
They're asking us in the booth, like we know.
Jackson concedes it. He forgot he got out twice in the inning. Steve Hayes and Corey McCarthy, I would probably believe them. They're pretty sober.
Yes, they are.
All-Star game is always a lot of fun to watch and a great way to end Sunday before we get into high competition
Very,
tomorrow.
very fun.
4 teams fighting for 3 spots in the playoffs tomorrow. It's going to be really interesting to see what
It's
happens.
going to be very, very close. But you can't ask for anything better on a Monday morning.
No, you can't. And, having this many teams still in the playoff contention is great. Chris Metter, was that an error? Let's
that
call it
an
an error
error?
just for
Yeah.
fun.
I
That is an
believe so.
error.
I believe so. Oh,
Jackson chucks it.
makes the
Brett
throw
could
to
tie the
Jackson.
game here,
Brett
folks.
Spencer might
No, he's got to go back.
to the mound.
What a
Brett
great
Spencer will head back
effort.
to
You gotta
third
love
base
it.
Here.
And he's
A
hobbling.
Wild toss from Jackson Crosley for the attempt of the out. Good effort indeed. Well
You
said, Mr.
cannot
Andrew
be
Light.
mad about the effort here.
Brett, having like 17 ACL surgeries in his lifetime, you got to believe he's hurting after that one. But we'll give him the triple, right?
Oh, that was a clean triple.
It's triple
That was a
and
clean
an error on
triple.
Chris. It's a triple
Okay,
and.
we can call that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Steve Hayes once again having a fantastic season to out-hit Chris Vorbeck.
He
just
has-
shows how great Steve is
He
doing.
has, really the whole A's team has really outperformed everyone. Everyone thought coming into Monday that maybe it would be a no-win team.
Yeah,
Right.
0909.
Yeah, absolutely. Against the Marlins, both teams have multiple wins
Yes.
now.
And
which
I gotta
is
tell
great
you,
for the league.
as a commissioner of the league,
Oh,
does he do it?
deep
It's
left.
way foul though.
Way
It's in the
foul.
pool
Too
area.
far ahead of it.
As a commissioner, you love to see that.
Absolutely.
You love to see no undefeated and no defeated teams.
Absolutely.
And that's what we have this year, folks. After many years of having either an undefeated or a defeated team, we are back to a parody-style league and an out, and Brett has to go back. Brett's doing a lot of running, guys.
He got to be tired.
What
But
about
I will
performance
say-
tomorrow?
I
Let's
will
hope so.
say that I did
Although
call.
he's out.
I did call the A's being better than a lot of people gave them credit for. I've seen some of their rookie players, and not even knowing Chris.
Yeah.
I gave them credit. I said they were going to be better than people expected, but they even outperformed my expectations.
Yeah, I think that people, you may have thought that maybe they get 2, maybe 3 wins, but to be
Yes,
competing for a playoff spot, they are
On
4
Monday,
and 5,
absolutely.
playing the Marlins tomorrow.
Yes, I mean they got a great shot to get in.
Yeah,
I don't know the specifics of it, if they need help or if they don't, but
they really it comes down to
Corey McCarthy with the
nice
happy
play
hit
out
by
at first.
Meadows.
What a
Out at
play.
first.
No, you're in, Brett. You're in. Tie game. Tie game as Kevin Weetucker, Team Kevin, gets a run and pushes it across 1-1. I think these players want to play another one, guys. I think they want to go to extras.
I think so too.
It's getting dark, but who cares,
Who
right?
cares?
You know,
Is
you-
right. The ball is white.
this is why we're here.
Yes, he
This
did.
is why we're here.
Yes, the camaraderie after the competition, before the competition, it's all there, and that's why we're here to hang out with each other.
Danny Light trying to mess up the batters.
Yes.
Jack Light
Love
from the grandstands here.
Love it.
And Grandma waving at him. Oh, you don't go by Grandma.
Oh.
Sorry. I did not know that. Oh,
No, couldn't tell at all.
Look like a grandma?
Nope, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
my mom just loves being called Grandma. Don't say anything about his facial. Andrew Light has fantastic facial hair. And Spencer Bocat just threw a pitch and it didn't come out of his hand.
What? What did I just watch?
Oh,
there?
I do not know.
I hope Spencer doesn't do that at the National.
Oh, no.
I'd like to
Any of the
check
national
for,
tournaments
Elmer's
we're attending with
Glee
him.
point.
He walked in the All-Star game, folks. You know, the rule is if you walk in the All-Star game, you have to bat left-handed your next at bat.
That's
Ooh, I
right.
love
That's
that.
right, Sam. We'll see if Jimmy holds up that tradition.
We're going to make sure we tell him.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Coming from the commission.
And, I hope
After
it comes.
Summer League, we've seen a couple people
You have.
hit home runs.
That was an
left-handed.
amazing addition. All of those
It was
power-ups.
so much fun. Honestly, it was so much fun.
If you missed it, folks, our Summer League that we had
No, Brett's going to go
Brett's
left-handed.
doing it.
And he was one of the ones I was talking about that hit a home run
Yeah.
left-handed in Summer League last
we
year.
had power.
Pitcher. Oh, deep center.
No, it won't make it. Won't make it.
Caught.
Jackson
High,
makes a catch, and that'll get him out of the inning.
High.
1-1 tie game, folks, as we head into the top of the final inning. 1-1, top of the third, last inning for the All-Star game. Will something give, or are these two teams just having so much fun we're not going to see another run?
A home run derby might be possible at the end.
That
of
would
the
be
All-Star.
amazing.
That would be fun
That
as
would be
well.
quite
That
fun.
would be fun
A
as well.
second home run derby.
A swing-off home run derby.
That's right.
Kevin Weetucker, the captain of his team, just chilling down the first baseline.
That
I don't think he
jack-
said a word.
That jacket looks very, very stylish.
It does.
That
Sam,
is
I can't believe
beautiful.
I've heard him speak in about 3 years.
Never mind, I've been corrected.
Jimmy's still on the mound.
still on the bump here.
Giving
Haven't
no
seen
one
the,
extra credit. No one wants to pitch besides Jimmy.
You figured
Jimmy.
you might have seen Brett Spencer
One out there.
quick out.
I'm surprised Corey McCarthy doesn't want to get in there. I know Steve Hayes has the injury, but Corey McCarthy might want to get some shots. This might be his only chance.
And he also has Brett out there as well.
True.
I mean,
Another pitcher on his team.
Yeah. Brett and Jimmy both part of the Expos, and Spencer
I
Bogad.
think Jimmy wants the win in the All-Star game. Got a championship under his belt. Now he wants an All-Star victory.
I think he was All-Star MVP a couple years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pitched a complete game and hit a home run, if I remember. So definitely.
Not selfish at all.
I live from Minnesota. Yeah. And you can tell me you're from Minnesota? Where from? Oh, really? Yeah, I went to school there.
It got quiet. We all listened to Trent
I'm
Steffes'
so
conversation.
everyone is dialed into Trent talking about Minnesota.
Trent Steffes is here, folks. If you did not. Oh, and Spencer going too. They're chucking it at him.
Oh, he's going out.
Here's 3.
He's
This could be a game.
Spencer's
They're
making
making a
third.
play. No.
Jimmy Nelson bobbles it. He's going to stay there.
And he's dabbing a third.
Why don't people just do this in a normal game? It seems to be working.
That's right.
It's so true.
I mean, 2 people have done it so far.
Having fun. This is what it's all about.
Absolutely.
It's getting dark. You can't see anything. Hitting weak ground balls that turn into triples. 2 triples in the All-Star game this year.
A lot of players throwing the ball around. That pitch was a little nasty.
Slap hit, and that'll do it, folks. 2-1. 2-1.
He's out. He is out at first. Wow. Chris tried to get a little too fancy there.
Yes, he did.
He
Oh,
rounded,
did he round it?
round the
Oh, I
bag,
didn't even see that.
And then got pegged as he tried to jump and
2
hit it
outs.
right. I
He
believe
rounded
in
it,
the
at the fence.
in the rear end.
He ran through and then got to the fence,
2 outs
rounded it,
and
ball,
2-1 in favor of Team Peter. Huge run for Spencer Boy.
Yes, Jackson's going left-handed here. You gotta love this.
Brett Spencer trying to get them to bat lefty once. Are his hands in the right place? I can't tell. Wow, that was
It was a nice cut.
huge
A
swing.
dirty knuckleball from Jimmy Nelson, as he's known for. Jackson Crossley takes the swing, so he's not
Yes,
going
his
to
hands are in the right spot. I had to check.
We've seen.
Oh, he's safe! He's safe! Let's go!
Great job by Jackson Gross. Left-handed.
Jimmy Nelson showing his
He took one
frustration
right out
as
of
Jackson
Chris
Crossley
Meadows.
takes the check swing for a bump run over to left center.
Right out of Chris Metter's playbook.
That's right.
Brett anticipated it.
That's right. Jimmy Nelson bobbling the catch, giving Jackson Crossley the opportunity to stay on first.
Wow, that was so exciting, folks.
Jimmy Nelson showing a absolutely disgusting curveball that not many teams have seen.
Hopefully the All-Star game actually ends actually soon, folks, because
It's
8:35 and we're yelling like madmen. So we love our neighbors here at the Blur.
That's right.
And we hope that nobody calls
Jimmy
upon.
just walks off the mound. There's not a big call been made, and Jimmy just sits down.
Jimmy has to pitch, and he's done. Everybody's
He
saying
said,
that.
that's the third out, and we're taking it. But no one is leaving the field.
Nobody's leaving. Who's gonna
The
give
only
first?
one that's left. The only one that left the field is Jimmy.
You guys know the standoff that MLB does before the national anthem.
Absolutely.
Jimmy just lost.
As he comes back to the mound.
Not
He
happy about
tried.
that, Jimmy.
He tried very hard.
Spencer Bogad up here to bat. Looks like we do have 2-man on. Is that 2-man on?
Yeah.
It is 2 men on your right. First and second.
second. John Crooks steps to the plate.
Are up 2-1 here, and obviously Team Kevin is, Kevin, Expos are out of the playoffs this year.
That's right.
You know that Kevin, this might be his one chance to be this captain of the All-Star game. I actually took high regard, as an honor when I was the NWA Tournament All-Star Game captain, getting to draft a team, and I went 1-1, and it was tough to get a loss. But, Kevin really wants that win. It could be his only time, and hopefully his team performs in the bottom half and makes it a little interesting.
Though it may not show, Kevin very much cares about the outcome of this game. Jimmy keeps it within the dirt
Foul, it's
here.
foul.
Going to be a foul ball. Again, pitchers who are able to make it to the dirt to keep it a foul ball, proving that it shows to have the hustle on the mound. There is a gold glove for pitchers, is there not, gentlemen?
There is.
There is.
And
It's not going to be me.
That's right. It won't be me either.
and recently we added a Yellow Slugger Award last year, guys.
For pitchers?
For all positions.
Ooh, I could win that one.
Yellow Slugger for left field, pitcher, right field, and the extra hitter DH slot.
Oh.
Last year we had 4 people that won.
Oh!
Spencer
Bogad
Bogad
with the
home
bat
run.
flip. He
deep to
just
left,
throws
3-run
it.
home run with a cigar sticking out of his mouth. He
5-1.
doesn't care. Feather in his hat. He says, I don't care.
Luckily, the tree caught the bat before somebody in the stands did.
That's right. We always worry about fan interference.
Oh, righty Chris Metter.
Oh, we all want
Righty
to
Chris
see it.
Metter. Can he do it? He's going samurai,
I think he's going to go one hand.
He's going
One-handed?
samurai?
One-handed samurai Chris Meadows. Can he hit?
He doesn't even know where to
He
hold his
doesn't know
hands.
how to stand.
Oh my gosh! It's the greatest moment of SWBL history. Chris Meadows, one-handed, right-handed, off-speed against the
Of
Jimmy
the
Nelson
reigning
knuckleball.
Cy Young pitcher.
What is happening,
Chris
ladies
Meadows.
and gentlemen?
6-1.
A 6-1 game. Jimmy Nelson is shocked. Someone might have to check his pants.
6-1.
Wow, what a moment. What a moment.
Annie.
Jackson sticks to the left-handed swing.
Oh my gosh.
What a moment.
Laughter is ensuing at this game. 6-1 though, as Team Peter has just broken it open. Maybe that's a strategy. Make it too dark for the next team to see. Jackson lines
Still
to
makes
Steve.
contact.
Steve makes a rare error in right field
Rare.
there.
I mean, he's been so solid all year. Maybe it's because it's dark. He can't really
Oh,
see.
sure, yeah.
We're just giving excuses, but wow, what a play! What a game! This has been so much fun. I think Jimmy's a little defeated on the mound.
I mean, his team's got to come up in the dark. It's going to be tough.
I can barely see Jimmy from here.
I know, it's
about to
tough
say, I'm not
with
sure
the blue
if Jimmy's
shirt
around
in the
Like,
background.
he's very blended.
Yes,
Like I
I
can't really
agree.
even see him.
Reaches, and Steve Hayes makes a nice play. Get Jackson out. Steve Hayes, he's so lovable, you know.
Absolutely.
He just wants to get the out move on, but everybody just gives him a little flack, and that'll do it. We are going to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. 6-1 in favor of Team Peter, but Team Kevin has a lot left in the tank for this Andy's Frozen Custard player. Andy's Frozen Custard All-Star Game. Excuse me. Team Peter, says his mother.
Pat, by the way.
Pat, not Grandma,
Pat?
Not
Pat.
grandma. Pat.
Pat.
Who was the Andy's All-Star Player of the Day today?
Today we were talking about that last broadcast.
right,
We really think that I haven't looked at the stats yet because it can only be the stats for this game or this day, excuse me.
Absolutely.
But we really think it might come down to, we were talking about a few people. We think it's going to come down to John Calloway or Chris Vorbeck, Steve
Okay,
Hayes,
yep,
you know, the people we've been
absolutely,
talking
yep,
about this whole
absolutely.
time.
I must say, Chris Vorbeck, I believe, had a 4-run home game earlier today.
4-run home run game. Wow, that is
That
four
is
home run
pretty
game.
hard to beat.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
John Calloway's played really well for the Astros.
Steve Hayes out, and that'll be Chris Metter on the mound, guys, hoping to get the save.
Oh, this is awesome. I love this.
You know, we have 7 runs constitutes a save situation in the SWBL. As Corey McCarthy just rips one down the line, and Chris Metter makes an error. That is 2 errors on Chris Metter this game, guys.
This is
Not sure what's
unlikely.
going on here.
Maybe he's not used to being on the mound for that one.
It
but
could be that Chris is throwing right-handed but bats left-handed. I'm not sure which
Yeah.
hand is dominant here. It's making me question a lot of things.
I think he's always been right-handed throwing, but
Interesting.
because he used to do lob pitching before. 2 balls for Jimmy Nelson.
Jimmy does bat left-handed this time as he
Good.
walked in the last at bat. So
Jimmy Nelson
Following the
looking for
rules.
his second ball, or second walk, excuse me. And he's out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he swung at the first one.
he did swing. He did swing at the first one.
Chris
Tries
was
the
the
lob pitch.
famous person to start the lob pitch. He got really good at it at one point, that he
He's
could hit
very
the top of
close
the
there.
zone.
Yes, he did.
It's hard to see the ball.
It's hard to see anything right now, Cam. We're just kind of rolling with what happens. We got people in front of us. We got darkness coming. I mean, it's just.
Imagine being the guy who walks twice in an All-Star.
Did he
Who
walk?
was that,
Oh,
Jack? Who walked twice?
Unbelievable.
He did.
You
He
heard it here
did.
from Jack Light. He's taking the walk.
right.
Unbelievable.
That's right.
Jack Light pushes off a little burn on Jimmy Nelson.
That was the call of the game.
Imagine being the guy who walks twice
in an All-Star.
Oh
And
my
there it
gosh.
is.
Chris Metter
There it
gets
is.
Brett.
He's painting with that lob pitch.
Strike 3, batter is out. Brett throws the
There's
bat.
the
It
bat throw.
goes farther than the
Deep
ball.
into left field.
If there
That
was a
one's
bad
over the fence.
competition-
And that's 2 outs, folks. It comes down. Steve Hayes is the last hope. And he goes lefty.
No knee brace. Gotta love that. No knee brace at all this weekend.
That's great. We love having Steve Hayes. Oh,
he takes it down the middle.
Oh my gosh! Jackson ends the
And
game.
this guy has made so many diving plays all year. This guy has done it all, folks. As they mob Jackson and
Are we giving Jackson Crossley the MVP?
He's got to have it. He had the home run early on. He
Jackson
played
Crossley.
well.
We'll go talk to
Wow.
him. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the All-Star Game brought to you by Andy's Frozen Custard. And Jackson Crossley will be named your All-Star Game MVP. Congratulations to all of our All-Stars and Team Peter for winning the All-Star Game 6-1. We'll see you tomorrow for a big playoff contention games and an exciting Monday to finish